See what Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck it. Oh.
No good! No good! Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Dude!
What's up, guys? It's your boy Big Guy Bets back at again with another free picks video. First and foremost, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. If you guys do not mind, go ahead, hit that pause button, smash the like button, and that subscribe button so you're notified every single time I post, guys. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The last video did great. Was super excited about that one. We will get into that here in a second, but I am in an amazing mood. Yes, maybe the last pick did not cash for you guys, but now this is 4 straight days of free picks, guys. It means that we're starting to get at least a little bit of traction back onto the channel. I'm starting to get a little bit of a groove in terms of making this content for you guys, and that is what you guys want and need. So I'm definitely happy to be in this position, but we also are coming off a VIP clean sweep. Just a beautiful, beautiful day, guys. 2 star plays, so my max bets, and those don't come around very often, guys. Maybe once a week, maybe not even once a week. So we had 2 of those today, both cash, both for multiple units, guys. Those ones I give out to VIP, generally I give them out for almost double than what we normally do. But for me, it was all about quadruple. I had quite some coin out today, but clean sweep. I can't fucking wipe this smile off my face. I feel good right now, guys. So without further ado, we're gonna get into how today went. First, I'm going to start off with the not so good things, and then we'll get into kind of how the rest of the day went. So for those of you that did not know or did not watch the last video, I had Baylor plus 7.5 or plus 7 against Arizona, and you guys can see the final score here, 17-41. You can tell that that difference is way more than 7, so in the bad way. So one thing I want to say, and you guys can read it right here, I am emailing the AD for Baylor immediately. That email has already been sent. That guy is going to hear a whole earload. I basically just asked them to discontinue sports at Baylor University until they can figure out a product that they can put out on the field each and every day that is something to be excited for not only the fan base, but for people that put their hard-earned money onto the program. I can't even explain how they even have players that play for this team. I think that they don't have any money. They must be using some drug money or oil money, because I wouldn't. I mean, that product they're putting out on the field is absolute dog shit. Definitely super disappointing. If you guys kind of just even look at this first little screenshot, you guys see something that's very nice to see. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns by Baylor, which would mean that they're winning the game and they're covering what we need them to by 14 points, okay? So especially when you go out and you score the first possession, do you really think that it's smart as a defense, as a team, especially after the weekend you had last week, to give up a touchdown? They still did. Then a 17-play drive, 7-minute touchdown drive. Then you go back up 7 again. You're like, okay, we're going to get a stop here. Guys, they gave up another fucking touchdown. And it felt like on this drive specifically, I remember it because I was crashing out at this point, because I just was like, how come this team can't get it? On this one, guys, there was the worst holding call I probably ever, like, they didn't call it. It was 4th and goal, an obvious hold around the neck, just right there, didn't call it, and they ended up scoring. I sent that out to absolutely anybody that was willing to look at it. It was the worst non-holding call I've ever seen. If you guys are interested in that, I can also pull it up on my phone real fast. I mean, it was absolutely fucking brutal, but that's how they scored that touchdown. And then Baylor went all the way down the field and missed a field goal. That one hurt. But if you guys want to check out what I'm kind of talking about here, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because it was an amazing day, but I'm always glass half empty, always talking about the worst shit. Look at how colorful this 4th quarter is, guys. You go 17-21, and this interception, guys, happened on their own 10, on the 10 of Arizona. It was about 4th and 2, and Sawyer Robertson had a wide open Michael Trigg right across the middle, and he threw a pick in the end zone. Usually when you see a fourth quarter start off with an interception when your team could have gone up by 2 possessions, technically, it could have been, it should have been game over for us. That's what I'm kind of saying. So interception there doesn't look good. Then they go down. Arizona goes down, and they actually miss a field goal. So we're still within the number at this point. Baylor gets the ball back, fumbles. He fucking fumbles. It was the worst fumble I'd ever seen. It looked like they greased up that football with baby oil before he had taken it, and he just basically gave it to him, and then one play, one touchdown, just like that. We're already down at that point. And then once they scored that touchdown, Baylor got the ball back on 4th and I think 1 again. An easy pass to one of his best receivers. He actually caught the ball. If you guys look up the replay, he actually caught it. They said incomplete pass, and then they didn't even review it. Absolutely crazy. I've never even seen anything like it. I saw a bunch of, my entire Twitter page right now is full of Baylor shit because that's all I was tweeting about all day because I was dumbfounded at what I was watching. It was like I was in a different universe. I was like, where the fuck am I? I couldn't even kind of put a pin on where I thought the next play was going to go. And sure as shit, guys, after they, inevitably didn't call that a first down, which it should have been, it was a catch. At this point, guys, there was fucking 10 minutes left, down by 4, okay? So at that point with the ball, at this point right here, they were down 4 with the ball with 10 minutes left. You're almost like this is a relatively sure thing. They go down, maybe score a field goal. You're a little bit dicey if the other team scores a touchdown, but you like the chances of them scoring because, again, guys, they scored 17 in the first fucking half. They didn't score one single point in the second half. Just absolutely. Anyway, after that, they scored a touchdown, and then after they scored a touchdown, Baylor threw a pick 6. It was all of a sudden, guys, a 4-point, a team that was only down 4 with 10 minutes left and the ball, they're all of a sudden down 24. So that's how the game ended. It was absolutely brutal. Again, look at this. This fourth quarter was the most colorful fourth quarter I've ever seen. What I'm trying to say is, yes, it was a loss, but holy shit, that was the right side wrong result, guys. I don't know how else I can explain it to you guys in better color for those of you that didn't watch it, but that was a horrible, horrible, horrible beat. It's something that happens in sports gambling. This had to happen for this to happen. So that's just the way I believe sports gambling is, that I had to take that right on the chin in order to absolutely create the best day ever for my VIP clients. And they're the ones that feed my family, so I'm feeding theirs as well. So Wisconsin plus 8.5 was an absolute nuclear whale play. I actually personally had 5 units on this one. This was mainly because Baylor sucks ass, and I wanted to switch up and make sure that my Wisconsin, I knew one of these 2 plays was going to be a max bet, and that was Wisconsin. My free play was between the 2, but I wanted to make sure, again, my best play went to my VIP fam, and they cashed out with me. So Wisconsin plus 8.5, that was a star play. And then I had one other star play, and it was BYU Boise State moneyline parlay. I went to the game today, I was in attendance. I knew we weren't going to lose 3 straight. So even though it was minus, I think 800 at the time, it was just to get a little bit more plus odds because BYU was about minus 135, minus 140, and I never play anything over minus 120. So parlayed those 2 up for 2 units, another star play. Again, 2 for 2, 2-0, I guess is the best way to say it on my star plays, guys. Those are my max bets. Honestly, put your mortgage on it. That is pretty much what those plays mean. I'm a typical 1 unit better, but at this point, those are 2 unit. Those are max plays, and they cashed real easy, so that looks good. And then the SMU Oregon moneyline parlay, I honestly probably should have put this one at a 2 unit as well. I felt really great about this one, but I felt like two stars is more than enough. And then obviously if I added a third one, that was honestly a sweat-free parlay as well. So overall, a 4 unit day. In total, 7 units. Obviously, you get your bets back, actually, or even more than that, but Good day. So, feel great. Can't wipe the smile off my face again. Like I said, it was a great day. Sorry, free pick fam, for not coming through with that Baylor pick, but we do have a better day. And one other thing real fast. I know this video is already so fucking long because I'm just chatting like a motherfucker, but one thing I wanted to show you guys. Follow me on Threads if you haven't already. It's big_guy_bets. Go ahead and follow those guys because I will start posting on there again. I noticed a lot more traction when I'm posting on there, so we'll continue to post on there. But if you guys checked out my latest tweet I did, or thread, I guess, Wisconsin moneyline may be live today, folks. I tweeted that 10 hours ago at 10:55 Mountain Standard Time, so I put it out well in advance for everybody to know that it was Wisconsin moneyline or nothing today. I said be aware. If you guys see what happened next, 27-10. Illinois lost, guys. Again, I love this play so much. I knew, honestly, it was a sweat-free winner. I mean, that was one of the easiest bets I probably placed. Plus 290, guys, on the money line. I gave that out for free. I told everybody Wisconsin money line may be a live look today. So for those of you that follow me, you probably could have gotten by that little tidbit that you could probably bet the +8.5, +9. But for those of you that didn't really get the context clues, I'm sorry. I at least told you money line plus 290. So if you guys cashed out on that, that's awesome. So without further ado, guys, real quick, I will be running one more special here. I've done this special before, but because anytime I sweep, I love to be able to provide picks back to you guys. If you guys go to my Baller for Life and use code GOAT, GOAT, you will get 90% off your purchase for a lifetime pass with me. That means every single play locked in for the rest of my life. If you guys love my content, if you guys love my picks, if you guys like winning money, go ahead, take advantage of this. I'm only going to allow one new person to join my group for that one. You guys get exclusive plays that others don't, and also most of those guys in this have my personal number. So if you guys ever have questions on plays that you might think about betting, that's exactly what those are. So again, there's no better time than now. 90% off my Baller for Life pass. Okay, without further ado, guys, let's get into the free pick portion of the video. Sorry again for that quick rant. We are going to be doing it in this game here, guys. We are going to the Chiefs versus Colts game. I'm going to be quite frank, guys. We're taking the Chiefs, okay? I am not a Chiefs guy. I am a Denver Broncos guy and a Boise State Broncos guy, but more specifically, I'm a Chiefs hater. But at the same time, guys, you have to know when to bet them, when to push them away. This team is reeling. They're 5-5. I still think this team could win the Super Bowl. I think they're that good. So I think the Broncos just took care of business. I think the Broncos defense is one of the best I've ever seen. And I think that team's just playing really good right now. I hope they continue to do that for me, because if I got to see a Super Bowl in my 20s, I would be absolutely thrilled. Odds are not great, but you never know. So in this line is a little weird. I won't lie. You got the minus 3.5, but the reason why they're doing this, guys, I think if knowing myself, knowing the books, knowing what I know, you see the Colts, you see the Chiefs at home, most people are going to take the money line, okay? That's just what it is. The Chiefs coming off of a loss, yeah, they're going to take the money line. Trust me, I see all that stuff. But you see the Colts at a field goal, you see the Chiefs at minus 3.5. Do you really think that people and the sports books think that the people are going to be taking that minus 3.5? I don't think they do. I think they think everybody's going to be on the Colts plus 3.5, and they're willing to lose that money on the Chiefs money line, the minus 195. So I think that they're baiting you into taking the Colts a little bit, coming off of a bye, a team that's been playing well. But guys, I have not seen it from Daniel Jones in these spots. I haven't. The last time Daniel Jones went on the road in a hostile environment was against Pittsburgh, and we were on that shit like fucking cream on rice, or whatever the saying may be. I really did like the Steelers in that game, and that was a star play, max best bet, and I think this is what the Chiefs game's going to be too. Do I prefer that this to be in a night game in Patrick Mahomes in primetime? Sure. I want to see Danny Dimes in primetime, but these early games, I think the Chiefs can get out ahead early, and early and often, I think they take advantage of a Daniel Jones-led team that I just don't think can win this game, guys. I really don't. I have a couple other plays I really like tomorrow, but this one I like, and the guy that I love to follow, guys. One guy that has been a great follow on Twitter. I'll show you guys this tweet. I don't think I'll have enough time to be able to put this into the actual portion of this video. So I want to be sure to at least show you guys what I'm looking at. Sorry, it's taking me a quick second to find it here in my photos. Come on, where are you at? Sorry, it's technical difficulties. You can skip over this part if not. Okay, here we go. Camera, if you guys can pause it right there, go ahead and pause it. What this says, guys, it says Kansas City is the 15th team since 1990 to be a 5-5 straight up or worse and favored versus a team with an 80% win percentage in their 11th game or later. Really specific stat, I won't lie. Those previous 14 teams went 14-0 straight up, 12-0-2 against the spread, okay? You see something like that, guys, anytime I see 14-0, 12-0-2, that is a time to take advantage of a stat. I'm not going to be the first one that bets. I mean, if it bets and it loses, you got to tip your cap, okay? But in this situation, I think if the team that I'm going to be betting on is one of the Super Bowl winning favorites or a team that has won the Super Bowl twice within the last few years, I'm going to take it, guys, okay? So you get a 12-0-2 ATS. You're going to make it 13-0, and that's the best way I can believe it. I think this Chiefs team is due. I think that with that stat in our back pocket, and also it's the Chiefs, and then also it's them being at home, and it's also them reeling their season in. I mean, the guys, next week, they have to play in, I think it's in Jerry's World, against the Cowboys, who just got upgraded. They have to win this game, and I think it can be by margin. I think that this Colts team is not going to be able to keep it within this number. If you guys want to play it a little safe and take the -3 just to, hang a field goal there, -130, I don't blame you, but I'm going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to take them by margin. -105 at the -3.5. I kind of just got to do it. This is exactly the spot that I want the Chiefs to be in. I think that this Colts team is not the team that we all think they might be. Okay, I don't think this is a team that's threatening to win the Super Bowl, but I also think it's a team that has a good stranglehold of their season already, coming off of a bye, facing a Chiefs team that's hungry as hell. I think that if I want to be laying any of my money down, it's going to be on a Chiefs team basically reeling their season in, hoping that they get one win to get to 6-5 and continue to get a little winning streak going. So Chiefs -3.5 is going to be the free pick in this one, guys. Again, Mahomes, take us to the promised land, brother. I would love to end this week on a big, big, big note, and I love the spot, guys. So I appreciate you all. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. If you guys are new, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get you guys a little promo code for any of my VIPs. So I appreciate you all. I love you all. Sorry for the long-winded video, mostly the recap stuff, but hey, we're winning, which I got to recap on you guys on. So best of luck tomorrow, and I'll see you all later on Sunday night. Peace.